We are live. Hello, good
Hello,
evening.
hello, hi.
Good
Hello,
evening.
sisters. Welcome to our wonderful Thursday in Australia and Wednesday in the UK and the United States of America. So today we're coming to you guys. Before we introduce ourselves to you and answer some of the questions which will inspire you, and if you are inspired by any of us and resonate with what we are going to be saying, you tap on our website. We are talking about the real reasons why people are not starting this digital business. It's not fear of failure, but fear of being seen trying. My name is Barbara. I'm a mother of three, a happy wife, and a passionate digital business owner. And I am so passionate about this business. That's why you see us every Thursday. And tonight, as well as the morning in other parts of the world, we are not hearing from influencers. We are hearing from professional moms who were busy, overwhelmed, but still found time to start their digital businesses. And Cicely, can you introduce yourself and tell us your question, how we will be answering our and inspiring our mothers out there?
Hello, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Good morning for those that are from Australia, and good evening from United States, and good night from the United Kingdom. Welcome to our live broadcast this evening. I'm really grateful to be here. My name is Elizabeth. I live in the UK. I'm a mom to two young adults and a supply chain professional and also a digital business owner. So today I will be talking about the challenges, the challenge, I'll be talking about to challenge the common belief. I'm just going to expatiate on that because there are so many things that are keeping people stuck, you know, from starting an online business. And I want to challenge one of those common beliefs. Because honestly, for me, I used to think that people were afraid of failing too, right? But then that's what, you know, we all say, right? We say, oh, we are afraid of failing. I'm scared it might not work. I'm scared to fail. But over time, I realized something really different. Most people don't even get far enough to fail. They stop before they even start because of their mindset. Not because they don't, have the ability to start something for themselves. Not because they don't have the intelligence enough. Some people are very educated. Not because they don't have the strength to start. They stop because they are worried about who is watching them. They are worried about other people's opinion. They're worried about other people's comments. They're worried about the silent judgment, especially for us immigrants and working moms. This is very real. For me, as a single mom as well, you always worried about people's opinion. We carry a reputation. We are known as, responsible ones, the strong ones, the one who hold everything together. So starting something new feels uncomfortable sometimes because suddenly you go from being the expert to being a complete beginner again. And that can feel very scary. I remember when I started exploring something new, to do alongside my job because I knew that I needed more for myself and I'm capable of achieving more. I wanted to build financial freedom. I wanted to build security for myself. And when I started exploring that, I kept asking myself, what will people say? You know, what will the people that knows, I've studied, I've gone to school, I've done this, what would they say if they see me online? Maybe they will call me a scammer. What if they don't, what if they think that I'm confused? And what if this doesn't work? But then I had a powerful realization within myself that staying stuck because of people's opinion is a much bigger risk than trying something new. Because the truth is, none of those people are paying my bills. And they will not be there when I'm struggling, right? So I had to put myself into the right track. Because people will talk whether you start or not. Whether you do the right thing, people will talk. You do the wrong thing, people will talk. People will always have opinion whether you move or you stay. So the real question is not, am I afraid to fail? The real question is, am I afraid to be seen trying? And once you answer that honestly, that's when growth begins. I answered that honestly for myself. I told myself, these people are not paying my bills. I'm building a future for myself. So I'm going to start afraid anyway. And that is why I'm here. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Cecilis. That's very inspiring because you can't not move because of people. People will always be people with opinions, with judgmental. So you choose your life the way you want to live, the way you deserve. Thank you so much for sharing. And somebody out there is inspired. Sis Joyce.
Good day, Australia. Good evening, UK, Europe, Canada, and Africa. My name is Joyce. I am professionally in healthcare worker, and I'm a happy digital business owner as well as a mom and a wife. So today's topic is quite critical. I will start with a quote that was written by John Quincy Adams. He wrote that try and fail, but don't fail to try. So this quote is really inspired because if you try and fail, at least your conscience will be at peace for the rest of your life. But also a failure and remain where you are stuck in the failure, it is another choice. Because I don't know how many people knows the soda. The soda, it's all around the world. It's called the 7-Up. 7-Up, it's after a man who did that soda, or it's a soft drink called 7-Up. He fails 7 times. And he kept giving the product to people who has to publish it. And they said, no, your product is low quality. And he goes back to whatever he has to do and do it again. He bring it back to the industry to approve it so that he may put it on the market. They said, no, we are not even interested. For the 4th time, he said, okay, I think this business of soft drink is not my business. But his conscience, because it's what he wanted and he intended to do the business, his conscience didn't leave him alone. He came back again for the 5th time. He said, this time around, I improved the ingredient, I improved everything. Please try my product. They refused it. And the 6th time he came back until the 7th time. Then he was approved, and right now he's among the successful business people around the world because 7-Up is distributing all the countries, I suppose. So the question, my topic was asking the fear of being seen or trying, the fear of being seen trying. So all the world is watching us, our friends, our families, people who don't know us. Maybe as Sister Liz said, that sometimes some of the people, they will call you just discouraging you, saying that you have becoming psycho. Every time, what do you do on the social media? But when they will see you climbing the ladder higher, then they will say, oh, these people were trying things that could really uplift them. We have an example, especially in Australia. Many people own their disability companies. When they started, maybe people who were friends with those people, they said, look after disabled people. Is this business pay? So maybe they laughed at them, and then those people who were really eager to reach out to learn something, they say, okay, let them laugh or whatever, but we are continuing. it's now the business that have a lot of high demand, and many people we are profiting from it because one person thought about creating a business about helping other people who are vulnerable in our society. So I will encourage all our viewers, you can try publicly and you will be called psycho, and people will say, okay, you have that capability of keep talking and talking, you talk too much. But when your success will come, they will not say that. They will clap their hand once they see the success, but when you're struggling and you're showing up every day, they will just minimize you, they will call you names. As long as you have that things that is pushing you to do it, keep trying and trying, even 7 times as 7 Up has tried, because there is nothing, as the Bible says, there is nothing that can come easily. Everything has to go or has to come with a patient. When the farmers sow the seeds, they don't reap in 1 week, they don't reap in 2 weeks. They patiently wait until the seed will be ripe enough to be to be harvested. So I will encourage everyone who's watching us or who will watch later in our replay, don't fail to try new things. You may fail once, you may fail twice, but eventually, if you stay on track and you know the like your goal in life, of course you will succeed. So it is a very good topic that I know myself, I am a future and even a present successful business owner. I challenge you guys, I challenge you, if Jesus will give us the life in this world, 5 years to come, I will be a great business owner. By God's grace, I will never fail just because you're calling me psycho, just because how much does she earn at the first time? I will not be stopped by that, because once upon a time, I know where I was, and right now I know where I am, and eventually I will success. I will be successful in this business, and I will succeed in Jesus' name. It's not a
Amen.
magic. It's not a quick rich
Amen.
business, but with patience, where other people are, I will be there one day, and so do you. If you try and you say anything that will happen, I have to face it, as long as I know what I'm trying, it works for other people, and it has worked for other people who have successfully reached where they are. Of course, you are a human being. Why can't you do it as well? So if we can do it, if they did it, you too, you can do it. Please, welcome. Reach out to us and
Thank
you'll
you.
tell us in 5 years' time where you will be. Thank you so much. God bless you all for watching our podcast.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Sis Joyce. Try, try, try again. You must not stop until you perfect it. So, like you have said, I won't repeat again. You have said it so well. Sis Emily, what's your saying?
Thank you so much, Sis Barb, for having me. And before I go to my topic, I would like to say, in connection with what Sis Joyce has said, that I always believe that God is not going to put a dream in our heart if He is not prepared to give us the provision. Like the strength that we need is already within us, everything that we need to be successful, especially in this online business, because God showed this to us. So uh, we are ready for it. And like you said, we are gonna be successful. We may not be in the position where we are, where we want right now, but in 5 years, yes, we will be. Yes. So my topic is about why judgments feel so powerful. So you know what's crazy? Judgment isn't even physical, but I can feel heavier than anything we can carry. Why? Because as humans, we're wired for belonging. We want to belong. We want to feel accepted, understood, and part of something. So the moment we feel judged, our brain read it as rejection, like we're being pushed out of the circle, like our own family, culture, the circles where we are, where everybody knows everybody. and opinions travels fast. That's when the questions start creeping in. What will they say? Like Cicely was saying, what if I don't succeed? What if they laugh at me? Those are the things that came into my mind when I started this online business. I actually started my Facebook when I started this business. And without even realizing it, we start shrinking. We hold back, we stay quiet, and we play small. Not because we're not capable, because, like I said, God already gave us all the provisions, but because we're trying to protect ourselves from opinions. But here's the truth, guys. Sometimes we chose silence over growth just to avoid opinions. Think about that. How many dreams were delayed? How many opportunities were missed just because we didn't want to be talked about? But the thing is, people will always have something to say. You do something, they'll talk. You do nothing, they'll talk. You get skinny, they'll talk. You gain weight, they'll talk. So why not do it anyway?
That's true.
Whatever your heart dictates. So we might as well move towards the direction that we want to be, because growth doesn't happen in comfort, and it definitely doesn't happen in silence. At some point you have to decide, are you going to live life based on others other people's opinions, or based on your purpose? Because I believe that each one of us, we are here on earth because we have a purpose. Jesus Christ is not calling us in heaven yet because we have purpose. So, and listen, the people who judge the loudest are usually the ones who never had the courage to try. They will talk and talk, but they don't even want to try it. So, for me, instead of letting judgment stop us or stop you, let it remind you that you're doing something different for yourself and for your family and for your loved ones. Something bold, something worth talking about. One day, like Sis Joyce was saying, if you're already on the top, they still talk about us. So let's just keep moving forward. So guys, immigrants, working parents, if this speaks to you and you've been holding back, maybe this is the divine sign to take that step anyway. So connect with us. We have our website here, and we would love for you to see us in the inside. So that's it for me. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much, Sis Emily. I think we have inspired many people, because you have to change your life without looking at what people will say. Like you said, definitely, there is always an opinion. You do wrong, you do right, they will still talk. So you choose yourself and choose the life you deserve, the life you want to live. Oh, that's me now. My fear on the question is about social media. People are scared that people are watching me. I'm too visible. Everybody will be seeing what I'm doing. I'll be evaluated. And then you hesitate, you overthink. Oh, then you hold back because it feels like everyone is watching. But the truth is, most people are busy focusing on their own lives to track yours closely. The pressure you feel, they don't feel it. And it's louder on your mind than what people. You steal your confidence in yourself thinking people are watching, but they are not watching that much. They can watch, but they don't follow through to see what really is happening in your life, because you are showing up. Keep showing up. Keep speaking up. Post a video. Start one thing, because you need the life you want, the life you deserve, and you need to build it, not through fear. You need to step out of your comfort zone, not to think about people watching, because they will always be judging and they are waiting for you to mess up. So if you stay quiet, and play small and stop being yourself, then when do you become ready? Because they will never stop. And if you think they will stop, then you start, that time will never come. So you better do it, and using the social media as leverage, not that it's risky for people to watch you. Keep showing up, keep posting your videos, keep thinking what you feel, what makes you feel better in yourself. And the truth is, people will never tell you until they see you getting richer. Then they say, oh, she was actually doing something. So keep going. Don't be insecure with yourselves. So if there's somebody out there who's thinking
The Rotary
they want
movement
to
should be
start,
this.
but afraid of people, don't be afraid. Change your life. Sis Naomi, what do you think?
Good morning, Australia. It's 9:30 a.m. here, and good afternoon, good evening from other parts of the world. I'm so inspired, and I believe those ones who are watching live, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for joining. And those ones who will catch up with the replay later, if I'm inspired from these ladies, I believe you'll be inspired too for change. My name is Naomi. I live in Australia with my family. You know, these ladies you see here, when they talk about social media and coming out, because I want to talk about courage, they were not courageous. I wasn't courageous as you see me now. Sister Joyce here, Sister Emily, Sister Barbara, when I look at them and the growth, when they come out here to share their stories, it's so powerful. And that was not the case before. It's because courage is built in public, not in private. That it's because they came out to share their stories. You know, one of these days I met friends, around 2 friends, and when they are sharing their stories about life here in Australia, I was so inspired, and I was like, why can't you come out here and share these stories? These are the stories that people want to hear, and they've been inspired and be encouraged. Someone might be going through that kind of a challenge. So that's what we are doing here. We are coming out here publicly because we know what we have gone through, and we know what we want, and we stand by it, and we will not stop. We will not stop. We'll continue, and we'll continue to inspire men and help other people as well, because that's what we do here. So I know you might be scared to come out here on social media, but remember this: confidence is built in public, as I said. Courage is built in public, not in private, not in hiding. So if you continue hiding, you'll not discover the best version of yourself. We are out here, we've discovered ourselves we didn't know before until we came out here. So growth becomes real when it's expressed. So when you become visible, you create opportunities, connections, and momentum. So once we came out, we have been able to create connection, especially connecting from these two sisters from United Kingdom, from United States and other parts. There are people who are not here. We have connected from all parts of the world, and that's because we came out with courage and confidence. But remember, confidence is not built overnight. It's step by step. And you don't build courage in silence. You build it in emotion. So you need to step out. And until you do that, you will not know that you can do it. So I'm here to encourage that if you want to move forward, people who have moved forward in life, it doesn't mean they were fearless. They are just less controlled by their fear emotions. Of course, we have fear, but let not fear control our emotions. Let's just move forward. If you know from your heart, you are tired of trading time for money, and that's the real saddest reality if you are living abroad. We are trading time for money. We are working very hard, and bills do not wait. Rent, school fees, and everything. The money come in, money go out, because we need to support ourselves here, support our families back home. And sometimes we are not able to support our families back home. Sometimes they do not understand, because they know we are in a land of money, but they don't know this land of money. We work very hard to get that money until We don't even have time to breathe. And because we didn't want to live that such kind of life where we are not even able to support ourselves fully. But even if we support ourselves, we don't have time to rest, no family time, and we are not able to support our families back home. And that's why we are here, because we have found a way that we can slow down and work online. That's what we are doing to grow ourselves and be able to support our families back home and the people in the community who are vulnerable, where we are not able to help them now. So I just want you to reflect and think about yourself. What will you start today if nobody's opinion mattered? Are you getting scared to come on social media? Yes, you've seen us. You've been thinking and thinking and thinking. You're thinking about opinions of people. What will they say? And Naomi nowadays on social media everywhere. What will say? What is she doing here? What is that opinion that is keeping you quiet? Where have you been holding back just to stay comfortable? You know, are you choosing comfortable, but you are stressed, you are burnout, you don't have time for your family, but you are choosing to stay comfortable. Encourage that now. You don't need everyone to understand your journey. We don't need anyone here to understand our journey. You know your journey, you know where you are. You just need to give yourself permission to begin. So today, give yourself permission to begin the same way we gave ourselves permission to begin, because we know our journey. We know I know my story. That's why sometimes I say, if you out here, you are judging me, you're saying, Naomi's on social media, what is she doing today? I don't care about it. I know where I've been. I know what I've gone through. I know what I'm doing. I know what I've found. And that's what I'm pursuing, because I'm pursuing to see myself having that financial breakthrough and freedom and time freedom, where I'm able to spend time with my family as it should be, and still provide and support everyone else who's looking after me and other people around the world. That's my mission. And another mission, to help you as well get started. You don't need to look at other people's opinions or get scared. So long as you know your journey, you understand your journey, you know what you need, come along. You will learn as you grow, and grow your confidence. Your future self actually will thank you enough, and you'll be surprised how you'll become the best version of yourself you never knew before. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sis Naomi. So we are not waiting for permission, waiting for confidence, waiting for perfect time to exist. We are courageous. So all the moms out there, all the immigrants, I hope you were inspired by us today. Because if what we said today is saying something into you, in your heart, in your inner self, don't ignore it. You don't need no more time. You only need a decision. So we say bye-bye for now. Keep on typing and liking what we are saying.
Thank you. Bye. Good night.
Bye.
Good time.